Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Hive fans. No time delay this morning. Got a new set of headphones, new microphone. Can you hear me okay? Welcome to Puzzle Party and Puriffery. 2 new viewers. We appreciate you all joining this morning. How about now? Did the echo go away? Okay, very good. Just my new headset, new microphone. Good. So we're in the lobby. We're waiting for the combatants. We've got Stepanzo versus Jewdoka. This is game 5 of the gold medal match of the 2022 Hive Online World Championship. Jewdoka currently leads 3-1, so all he needs is a draw. Stepanzo's back is against the wall. He has to win 2 games in a row in order to force tie breaks. Hopefully the broadcast won't go more than 2 hours this morning. I've only got 2 hours, so I'll be leaving after 2 hours, so hopefully they'll be finished by then. And I'll try to keep an eye on my game console is in front of me. The monitor that I monitor my YouTube channel and my OBS studio is off to the right, so if you see me looking over that direction, that's where I'm looking. Ordep Kubik was in the lobby earlier. I don't know whether he's still here or not. He has just recently started a Hive YouTube channel in Spanish. So be watching for the announcement. I'll be linking to that as well. And Ordep is in the lobby, as is Frasco92, who is the bronze medalist. In the bronze medal match, Frasco beat Gandak to finish third place. And I watched Ordep's first video. Thank you, Ordep, for doing that for the community. I could catch a few words in Spanish here and there. Maybe this is going to force me to learn more Spanish. Being in Florida, we have a large Hispanic community here. It probably would be a good thing for me to learn more Spanish as well. So what I'll be doing, we know we have a couple new viewers. What I do is I have a review room open where I'll be making comments and playing along. And then once the game gets started, I'll close the lobby window and open the game window down in the lower left-hand corner. It's been an exciting year for Hive. We had the introduction of the King of the Hive Championship tournament over at Board Game Arena. Stepanzo is the force behind that. I just finished my most recent King of the Hive tournament. The last game that I played was very exciting. I'll probably do a video on that. Happily, I won my group, which was very surprising. So I'll be moving up from the C level up to the B level for the next time. And we just started this morning the King of the Hive end of year knockout tournament over at Board Game Arena as well. And it was just announced that the team championship will be playing again in 2023. And to let you know, the Humble Hive Boys will be back. So we will be playing in the team championship coming up next year. So that should be exciting as well. There's a link down below to the Discord channel. If you're not already a member on the Discord channel, make sure that you do sign up and join. That's the most common place to get up-to-date Hive information for all things Hive around the world. So Pure Rippery, make sure you let me know who you are and where you're from. Puzzle Party as well. So I just noticed that Ordep asked in the lobby, ¿Quiénes el que está en Canarias? So who is it in the lobby that's from the Canary Islands? I noticed the same thing. If you're not familiar how board space works, if you go here to a room, you can click on map of player locations and you actually get to see dots where everybody is. So there's my dot right there. Jewdoka just joined, that's his dot there. Louise is down in Brazil, that's his dot. The two players playing over in room 7 are from Southeast Asia, that's their dots there. Frasco's dot is here, Ordep's dot is there, and the Canary Island guest just left. And always we always want to say thank you to Dave Dyer, who is the administrator at Board Space. He does it just out of his love for gaming and his love for doing websites, I guess. We truly appreciate it because Board Space is without a doubt the best place online to play Hive because it's got the best review. And let me tell Jewdoka that I've been saving room 1 for him so he doesn't think that So I'll invite Jewdoka into room 1. And then I will exit out of room 1. And he'll set up the game. It's a timed game, of course. It's 30 minutes plus 30 seconds a move. Which sounds like a lot of time, and it really is on one hand, but we've seen some games go right down to the very wire where both players are moving very, very quickly because they don't have a lot of time, and it's very, very exciting. So we've got the lobby filling up this morning, so hopefully we'll have a very good group of viewers this morning. This is going to be very exciting. Of course, Jewdoka is on the verge of his 3rd World Championship. Let me grab my little notes here. Hold on one second. So it's very interesting. Quadlibet and Jewdoka have been dominating the World Championship for quite a while. We have to go all the way back to 2016 when Zimaru beat Quadlibet. Quadlibet won in 2015. So 2016 was the last time that either Jewdoka or Quadlibet, somebody other than either Jewdoka or Quadlibet, won the championship. So Ordep Kubek asked the question in YouTube, what opening do you think they'll do? In my opinion, or my best guess is they will do a Z opening, or as Ordep said in his Spanish broadcast, a Zeta opening. Question will be, will one of them play an extended Z opening? It'll be very interesting. I've been compiling statistics, so as soon as the tournament is over, I'll do a quick video on some of the statistics that I've compiled from the World Championship. It is very interesting. Welcome, Chris. So, like I said, we got to go all the way back to 2014 to find a World Championship finals that did not include either Jewdoka or Quadlibet. That year, Quadlibet finished in a tie for 3rd. That year, Euclix won his World Championship by beating Stepanzo. That's the last time Stepanzo has been in the finals prior to this year. So Stepanzo is in the finals for the 2nd time. He has his opportunity to win his 1st championship. Jewdoka is looking for his 3rd. And they are in room 1 getting ready to go. So we will be started here very quickly. Once they get the lobby open, I'll see what I can do about getting room 1 open. Now I'll follow along as quickly as I can in the review room. And again, quite often I do a delay on my broadcasts so that participants cannot watch my broadcast live. But with Joe and Stepan, I'm fairly confident that either of them would do it. So we're doing a live broadcast, no delay. So they are getting started. So let's see what we can do. Give me a second here while I see what I can get room 1 open. And as you can see, they both opened with the ladybug. And as we expected, they opened with the Z queen formation. So let me see if I can get caught up here in the review room. Your referee asks, I'm on the east coast of the U.S. in Florida, and right now it is 9:30 in the morning. So Stepanzo opened the anti-spawn defense ladybug, queen, pillbug. And Jewdoka is attacking early. So I believe I am caught up. My best guess is Stepanzo will probably play a defending beetle. Although he could also do it with a mosquito. He played a mosquito or a beetle. Couple things here. Got to set it up as a private room. I hope no one has tried to get in the room. So Stepanzo played an ant, and very quickly, Jewdoka brought a beetle up on top of the hive. So Jewdoka is attacking early with the beetles. Not yet playing any defense. Does not have his pillbug in play yet. Now, an interesting possibility here is he could sacrifice his ant and then warp his queen quite a bit away from the attacking beetle. But that would be sacrificing an ant to do that. So he elects to defend with the mosquito. So Jewdoka looks like he's going to be very early in the game qualifying for the win. Nothing can stop the white beetle from covering the black queen. Even if it gets recovered by the mosquito, white already has the black queen covered and immobile. Of course, in his book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, Joe coined the term qualifying for the win, which is a very good description of what one must do when the pillbug is in play. And I was playing a game on Board Game Arena yesterday with a relatively new player who you could tell from the early parts of the game did not completely understand the qualification for the win. I was able to neutralize both beetles and the mosquito. And when you do that, it's almost impossible for your opponent to beat you, because that's the most common way to qualify for the win. We're up to 12 current viewers, so make sure you let me know who you are and where you're from. Up to 14 concurrent viewers. I keep an eye on my chat room here. There seems to be a very active Hive community in Poland. Welcome, Puriferi. The other danger, of course, here for Stepanzo is this is a spawn point here. Okay, interesting. By warping the mosquito to there, that possibly remove that as a spawn point because the mosquito would then get warped out. So if I had to venture a guess here for Jewdoka, he could put a grasshopper here. Of course, that would allow the mosquito to get warped out, but the mosquito would then have ant power. So Tony Helen says he's from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So are you a Jewdoka follower and fan? Must be. And Chris is part of the very active Hive community in Minneapolis. Been there twice for the Hive Live events. We're looking forward to another Hive Live event next year. Oh, welcome, Emily, another Jewdoka fan. Well, let's look at some of the possibilities that Jewdoka has here. Of course, he could go ahead and qualify for the win by moving the beetle in. Very easily then immediately get recovered by the mosquito. The advantage that Jewdoka then would have was if he could fill this spot, the mosquito could climb up as well. The other thing he could do, of course, he hasn't brought in any ants yet, so it would be interesting to see when he's going to start bringing in his ants. And will Jewdoka risk the mosquito and the ant qualifying for the win by making it impossible for the defending pill bug to be brought into play? So Apollo Q and Irel Duke, That's John Sandel. My brain goes dead. I mean, it's getting old is fun. John Sandel and Brian Starry, they were the forces behind the Hive Live 2022, and according to Chris, they're planning on Hive Live 23. We knew they were. Should be very interesting to see how that turns out. This is one of the interesting things I found from watching games with the top players. You'll notice Jewdoka's going into a deep think here. They're extremely good at going 3, 4, 5, 6 moves ahead, looking to what situations are going to turn out. And it's interesting. That's one of the little things that board space, which is interesting. You can turn it on or off. If you notice, we can see where Jewdoka and Stepanzo's cursor is. Not only can you see my little pointer here, that's a little bit of the psychology as well, because sometimes you can misdirect by using your pointer. There's no you touch it, you move it rule in Hive played at board space. So you could actually take a bug, set it in place without clicking the done button, carefully examine a situation before you determine whether you want to actually make that move or not. Okay, Jewdoka goes ahead and advances with the beetle. Another term that was coined by Jewdoka in his book, Play Hive Like a Champion. And by the way, if you haven't seen it, there is a link down below, both to his book and my book that's been out for over 10 years now. And I just recently also released the Hive Lexicon. There's a link down below. So all these terms that you hear being used in the Hive community are in the lexicon. Welcome, Joshua K. And one of the terms that Jewdoka coined was the anti-spawn defense. And you can see how Stepanzo put that to good use here with the ladybug, queen, and pillbug. So even though the black queen is covered by the white beetle, there are no direct drop spots because the ladybug and pillbug are in this position here. So let's do a quick poll on YouTube. Who thinks Jewdoka is going to win the championship today, and who thinks that Stepanzo is going to win Game 5, forcing a Game 6? So Pure Referee says Jewdoka for the win. Now the question here is, will Jewdoka play some defense and play the pill bug, or will he just continue with his attack? Joe is allowing Stepan to have complete control of the outside of the hive. No white ants have been brought in. But of course, if he wants to get the pill bug in, he's got to do it right here. Otherwise, the next move, the black ant's going to take that spot, and then the white pill bug will not be able to get into the game. And some of the things that a good player is always thinking about, he decides to bring an ant in. If you notice, board space will show you what the valid spots are. You place it here, it can immediately get pinned. If you place it here, it gets pinned with a true pin in a kill spot. If you place it here, then the black ant pins the white ant, and the ladybug ends up in a bidirectional pin. You're welcome, Joshua. Glad to know that I introduced you to Hive. You're welcome. So one might think that Jewdoka has an easy path to victory here because he's already qualified for the win. But I've learned from watching these top level games that that's not necessarily the case. Qualifying for the win is one of the things that you have to do in order to win. It's necessary but not sufficient, as a mathematician would say. Okay, he brings in an ant there. Now, interesting situation here. One might immediately think that Stepanzo is going to pin the ant. But Jewdoka could then very easily bring the beetle to here, and now he's got three spawn points off the beetle. So that's not necessarily what Stepanzo is going to do. However, he does if he does pin the ant, then white is very much running out of spawn points. You would then only have two. I might be setting a new record, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. We've got 16 concurrent viewers watching. Thank you so very much for being here this morning. And of course, for Stepan, he lives in Seattle, so it's really early for him. It's approaching 7 o'clock a.m. Timing's not an issue for either player so far. Both have over 20 minutes. Jewdoka sitting at 23:30 and Stepanzo's at approaching 24 minutes and counting. So if Stepanzo decides to pin the ant, I believe he would pin it from there. Then let's say the beetle moves out to there. At the Hive Live event in Minneapolis, Joe Schultz, who I've met in person twice, he did a little seminar, which did get broadcast, regarding bug counting. I'm sorry, tempo counting. So let's say that Stepanzo does pin the ant and the beetle goes to there. Stepanzo's bug count would be 1, 2, to bring in a bug and go here, 3, 4, ant to there is 5, ant to there is 6. White's count would be, okay, never mind, we won't worry about that because Stepanzo decided to go ahead and attack. Okay, very exciting game here. Both players are attacking. Of course, if the white ant goes ahead and attacks to here, then it's in a position where the black pill bug can warp it away. If it goes to there, black pill bug can just move over to here. Sorry about that. The black ladybug. Ladybug, of course, is my favorite bug. That's the bug that was introduced back in 2010. In the 2011 World Championship was the first tournament with the ladybug. That's when I won my championship. So I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for the ladybug. Ladybug is in a very good defensive position. If the ant should go to there, the ladybug just vacates a defensive spot and switches immediately from defense to offense. So the question will be, and it's just answered. Jewdoka decides to play the pill bug, take a tempo, get the pill bug in play. And both players now have beetles atop the hive, and here in just a moment, both players will have beetles atop the opposing queens. One major difference, however, is the anti-spawn defense keeps the white beetle from allowing direct drops. If the black beetle moves to here, there are 2 direct drop spots. One, of course, is already occupied by the mosquito. Stepanzo very quickly moves the beetle up. Let's do a quick bug count here. Wow, this is going very, very quickly. All of a sudden. So I don't think it's over for Stepanzo. But while we're waiting for Stepanzo to move, let's do a quick bug count here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly. But the pill bug is defending. Well, we've got lots of Joe supporters today. Of course, if the black ladybug goes anywhere other than here, then Stepanzo has a direct drop spot there. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It looks like Stepanzo might have turned the tide here. So let's go. If he does that, then the ladybug goes there and the ant is free. The ladybug move to here doesn't win because the white ladybug attacks, creating the ring. If the black ladybug goes to there, a direct drop, and it frees the ladybug. Initially looked at playing the ant. Ladybug to there. It's going to be tight, but it looks like Joe has the advantage. Now, what if he covers the ladybug? That goes to there. The ladybug moves. Misha says Joe has this in the bag. We shall see. I haven't looked to see how many people are watching. There are 12 people watching. So, Esmat, do you think the beetle move wins it for Jewdoka? I'm sorry, wins it for Stepanzo? I don't know. Because Stepanzo has to qualify for the win, and it's not going to be that easy to qualify for the win. Let's just try some things here. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go. He did everything back the way it was. Now he's definitely threatening to cover the ladybug. So Jewdoka moves to there. The ladybug must move. The only kill spot is there, which then the ant Stepanzo, if either of these kill spots are filled, the black pill bug can warp delay white's victory. Okay, let's take a, this is why I can't play and broadcast at the same time, because I can't talk and think at the same time. So, Jewdoka plays the ladybug. The black ladybug moves to there. White ant goes to there. Warps the ladybug away. Yeah, see, it's not cut and dried. And if Jewdoka neutralizes the pill bug, this is no longer a direct drop spot. We might be going to a game 6, folks. Let's say if Jewdoka covers the ladybug. Yep, I don't think this is as cut and dried as it seems. Because Stepanzo's got the ladybug and the 2 free ants. Okay, he attacks with the ladybug. Now the black ladybug must move. If it moves anywhere but there, well, it could actually go to here. Okay, so let's take a quick look here. The ladybug has to move. If it moves anywhere other than here or here, direct drop. One disadvantage to putting it there, disadvantage, of course, to putting it there is it frees the white ant. Disadvantage with putting it there is it places a block on this spot. Okay, he's looking at this spot. Now, if white ant attacks, black has to warp this away. The white's count is 1, 2, 3. Black's is 1, 2. If he fills this one, if the white pill bug moves away, he'll direct drop there. So if you place the ant here, black just goes ahead and attacks. I don't completely understand Tony and the Tones comment, but okay. Stepanzo has a tempo gainer here because if this black ant moves, freeing the white beetle doesn't have an immediate angle of attack to a kill spot. Okay, he placed the ant. Now the black beetle to there. Pill bug to there. Okay, see, that's very interesting. Bending with the pill bug. An interesting type of hex trap here. They set the hex trap up in such a way that the white pill bug will very likely be able to warp the black ladybug away. So the black ant attacks. White pill bug goes to there. And at any given, black must keep the pressure on. Okay. Stepanzo attacks. Now Jewdoka's only move is the pill bug. Moves the pill bug out that direction. Moves the pill bug out that direction. Black attacks. White has to warp the ant away. Now, of course, black has to keep the pressure on because white is 2 tempos away from winning. Ordep says, I think Stepanzo is going to win. I think that could very well be that early qualification for the win. Stepanzo kept control of the outside of the hive. Stepanzo doesn't have any choice but to attack. Don't think. Okay, he attacked. So Jewdoka has to warp the ladybug away. Wherever he warps it, it will always have an angle of attack back to its own kill spot. Black then brings in a grasshopper. Probably grasshopper there would be better. Oh no. If Black takes the moment, yes, Matt says he's got to drop the beat. Yeah, he's got to drop the beetle. But now the ant gets warped away. Okay, he pins the ladybug first. The Black always has to be threatening to win because White is just 2 turns away from winning himself. So Black cannot afford to vacate a kill spot because then White wins. Black threatens. I don't know. Jewdoka might have come up with it. Wow, this is really something. So, if Stepanzo doesn't threaten to win, the White ant attacks. Welcome, Christian Sperling. So Christian Sperling, aka Eucalypt, says, I've been in similar positions before. At some point, Black is running out of threat options and White will take the win. That's his prediction. Chris Nelson says, Step can't keep enough pressure. And of course, if he takes a moment to pin the ant, then the white beetle climbs up. Okay, interesting. Now the black mosquito has pill bug power. Didn't see that one coming at all. Wow, very interesting. So Stepanzo is still threatening. Take the kill shot or take the setup shot with the ant. Triple Dot Gaming says, hello, sir. You helped me win a tournament. Thank you. Very welcome. We're up to 23 concurrent viewers. I think that's an all-time record. Thank you very much for everybody joining today. Too bad the black mosquito can't get to that spot. Then it could warp the white grasshopper to there. The black mosquito goes to there. You can't. Thank you, Michael Crisp, for your comment. I was hoping to do more live streaming during this tournament session, but with 2 hurricanes that struck the area and my personal schedule, I just wasn't able to. We never know how long these games are going to last. Okay, the white pill bug goes to there, taking pill bug power away from the mosquito, and now white is again threatening to win in 2. Yes, when the games are in the morning here in the US, it's easier for you guys in Europe, isn't it, Sylvain? Yes, Jewdoka is now threatening. Go to here with the ant. And he's got 2 bugs to take the kill shot. If black stops the ant, the white beetle comes up. Wow. So Sylvain says, I'm not yet addicted enough, or I'm just too old to watch games in the middle of the night. Well, I guess that says something because I have watched many a tournament game at 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, when you guys in Europe decide to have one at 7 o'clock your time. Ah, okay. Yeah. Christian Sperling points out that if the ladybug attacks, the pill bug has to move and the direct drop. So Jewdoka has multiple ways of winning. I don't think Stepanzo can stop them all. Oops. Ladybug back where she belongs. So Stepanzo falls on his sword, drops in with the ant, and the ladybug takes the kill shot. Congratulations. Congratulations, Joe, his third world championship. Congratulations, Stepanzo. What a match. Jewdoka says, what a difficult match. So the 2022 Hive Online World Championship has come to a conclusion. World champion Joe Schultz, playing under the name Jewdoka, wins his third championship. Stepanzo gets the silver medal for the second time. We've got Christian Sperling watching us. Christian was in the finals, probably has a record for most silver medalists before he finally won his world championship, back by beating Stepanzo back 8 years ago. So what a tournament we've had. We truly appreciate everybody following along. Be watching. I've been keeping some interesting statistics on opening bugs and opening formations, which now the match is over, I should be able to uh, release that. So Joe's got his cheerleaders on my channel. Grammy Moot says, good game. Pure Rafferty, Sylvain Solomon, Chris Nelson all say good game. Michael Chris says, congrats. S. Matt Reed, good game. Congrats, Joe. Tony Helen, yay, Joe. Tony in the tones, Joe. Emily, world champ. Joe Rivera, congrats. Great match. So, yes, Jewdoka is a well-deserved champion. And of course, we're waiting for the second book in Jewdoka's trilogy of books to come out, the book on openings. Hopefully, now that the tournament is over, he'll be able to concentrate on getting that finished as well. So we appreciate everybody joining me today. Of course, if you'd like to help support my channel, you can click the little $ down at the bottom of the YouTube chat and leave me a super chat, or you can check out the link below and buy me a coffee on my Buy Me a Coffee page. Really appreciate it. As you can see, my most recent contributors are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So congratulations. I haven't been watching the discussion between the two combatants. So Ponzo says, no worries, there's always next season. Thought you had this game, Step, as soon as you attacked. Jewdoka says, I was glad to find the finishing sequence. This is a perfect game of how qualification for the win is necessary, but not sufficient. As long as you've got pill bugs and mosquitoes in play, you never know what kind of defenses can come out. Thank you, Tony Helen, for a contribution to my channel. We appreciate it. So, three-time world champion Joe Schultz will be defending his championship next year. The 2023 Hive Online World Championship announcements have already been started being made. There's going to be the top 8 qualifiers from this year. Top 8 finishers will receive their invitations. In fact, they've already received their invitations, just waiting for confirmation. Then we've got 6 players, I believe it is, coming from BGA ELO ratings, effective the latter part of December. Then there's a BGA turn-based Swiss system tournament through the first quarter of next year, and then the final opportunity open to everybody in the Board Space Open, leading up to the 2023 Hive Online World Championship. So congratulations again to Joe Schultz. And let's back up here a second, and we're going to turn that off. And then we'll say Canon of Hive Groundwork is Joe Schultz's first book. There's a link down below. And of course, the Play Hive Like a Champion, my book that's been on the market for over 10 years, which Christian Sperling was instrumental in helping me with that book. And of course, I just recently released the Hive Lexicon, a compilation of Hive terms, which if you send me, drop me an email at randyplayshive@gmail.com with new terms that you want to see it in the next edition of the lexicon, please send me that as well. And of course, I mentioned it, my Buy Me a Coffee link is down below as well. Thank you, S. Matt Reed, for another contribution as well. We truly appreciate it. As I made the comment to in the past, if you calculate how much I've made off my book sales and the contributions like you all have just given me, which I appreciate, I'm probably up to about 25 cents an hour. So, but I don't do this for the money. I do it because I enjoy Hive. I enjoy live streaming, and what a great community we have. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Be watching for my statistics for the tournament coming up soon. So until next time, as always, I am here helping you play Hive like a champion. So we'll see you next time.